first glance, you might think this is just another rusty old Chevelle, but when you come to the hood and hang out with this crew, you gotta know these guys throw down. This is their playground, these are their streets, and this is hood muscle cars. Come on! Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA, and we are back in the hood. We are, my friends, the Hood Muscle Cars guys. This is a crew of people that, you know, you've probably seen them in some of our videos, and they're just about the coolest people in the world. Oh, you did. I love coming down here every single time. So we've been looking forward to shooting this one. They've nicknamed it Rusty, and there's reasons for it. We're gonna bring in a couple different people on this one because there was a good handful of people involved in making this car what it is. First up, we're gonna bring in Sammy. Come on in, dude. All right, you guys, this is Sammy. Before we even get talking about the car, there's a handful of you guys in this crew that street racing, moved over to drag strips. You're one of those guys,
yes, right? Yes, from the late 80s, early 90s. Terminal Island days and Walnut, Alameda, Santa Fe, Greenleaf. I mean, we've been racing since we were kids pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about this one. First of all, what year? It's a Chevelle, yeah?
Yeah,
Chevelle
67, wagon? Chevelle Wagon.
And your part in this was you built the motor, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Well, why don't we pop the hood and let's kind of, we'll start off there.
It's a small block stroker motor, 396 inches. Has Brodex heads on it, roller camshaft in it. Has a 750 Holly on it. It makes about close to 600 to the flywheel. A little bit over 860 to 900 on nitrous.
This thing has nitrous on it also?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Nobody told me that part of it.
I did all the motor work in my garage, fired it up, tested it, and brought it and put it in the car.
Lonnie and you tuned it together over his shop.
Yes, we tuned it the other day at Lonnie's shop. We was having some little issues with the transmission, the overdrive and stuff, converter locking up. So we put it on the dyno and Lonnie helped me tune the transmission in and get it all right.
Well, let's bring Lonnie in and we'll talk, I want to talk more about the build. I had no idea this car's it's got nitrous on it.
Yeah, it's got
a little,
nice.
I just started sweating
a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's a fun car.
Holy hell, and I'm going to ride with this guy.
Yeah, put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, I heard about the seatbelts in this one. Yeah, you guys relax. I ride motorcycles too.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get Lonnie in here, man.
All right.
This can be fun, you guys.
There will now be a medium-sized intermission.
So you guys might remember Eric. Eric's my first intro to the Hood Muscle Car guys. His nickname is Belly. So walk us through who goes with which car.
This is my boy Punchy. This is Chap. We filmed this before.
Yep, we shot this car.
This is Kenny. This is my guy. You ever on probation? He gonna come to your house. This is my boy D right here. This is EB. This car's named Hood Rat. This car right here get cracking. We're gonna film this one in a minute.
My balls got to get a little bigger before we shoot this one.
This the OG homie Graveyard. Tom. This is my boy Carnell. This is Nelly. This is Dre. It's a work in progress. We got a nice little LS up in here though. We got this car right here. This is No Rat right here. And then we got Worm. Hey, this is the guy here.
Worm.
This is a video. He may have drove this car maybe 2 miles since he had it, you know. Buffalo Wild Wing owner. Yeah, Dawson.
This thing's crazy.
You guys got a radical motor.
Twin turbo.
Yeah. This is one of my little projects right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you out under the hood too, because this might be on the auction block. So any viewers who might wanna see this here.
Are you gonna sell this one?
Yeah, I'll sell this
really?
one. Yeah.
This is Lonnie's wife's car.
This is Lonnie. Yeah, this is his wife's car, but this car right here runs like pretty good, man. This is the thing run. Then I'm gonna show you the Figueroa guy.
You call him Figueroa Slim?
Yeah, I call him Figueroa Slim.
He picked something up on Figueroa Street?
Yeah, we got the Grand National right here.
Oh yeah.
And then we got, yeah, it's about an 86
Yeah.
So there's just a few of the cars. Like I said, most of us, we have like 3 to 4 different cars, different variety of cars. So.
We now resume our regularly scheduled programming.
All right, you guys, if you hadn't figured it out since we already introduced him, this is Lonnie. Before we even get into your part in this car, let's talk about the street racing. I know you've moved it to drag strips now, but like, this is something you've been doing forever.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time. I know I've been doing it since I was 12, 13. I raced go-karts and just kind of started dealing with it from there and learning to build motors and doing those type of things. And it worked out.
And you have your own shop.
Oh, yeah, we have our own shop. It's Care Automotive. And we build a lot of cars. We helped tune this deal. We built the transmission on it as well. It's actually a nice little stumper. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure he's not gonna stop here. He's gonna probably, you know what I mean, make it a lot more faster than what it is eventually in the future.
Yeah. What is the transmission you put
actually,
in
this was kind of scary. What he wanted to do, he wanted to start out with a 4L60E, which we did. We started out with a 4L60E. I was like kind of hesitant about it because of the car itself, the weight and different things like that, because 4L60s don't last, you know, in general. So I went in there and just rebushinged it, put B-shell, beefed it up. We ended up putting a nice 3000 stall in there. Actually, we did a 3000 at first. He felt it was a little too sloppy, so then we ended up coming back down to like 2600. So we made it small but tight, which is a 10-inch, but we tightened the converter up itself, and then just kind of came through with that, and it worked out as a very good combination.
So it is the 4L60
it's a 4L60
in here, but fully built
yeah, fully built,
with
right, to deal with the whole little deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not like the fan of it, but for some reason, this one is working out really good. Yeah, this one is working really, really good.
Yeah. There's a number of you guys that were involved in the build. I know Brandon can't be here. And Brandon, I hope you get better, dude. We just heard about him having pneumonia and actually being in the hospital.
Yep.
Brandon's a good, I like that guy a lot.
You know, all of us kind of worked with each other as we went up, and all of us elaborate with a lot of stuff that goes on with the cars and different things like that. Like I was saying before, we have secrets, we tell things to each other, you know, but we still have that back pocket thing. You know what I mean? Don't tell that, you know what I mean? But like
you're also doing a lot of those. I mean, just coming back to the drag side.
Right.
You're about to head out to Texas. And you're running a car. Your Camaro, you said, is making.
It makes 4685. It runs
That's horsepower, guys. 4,685 horsepower. What's your fastest pass in the 8th?
Fastest passes I've been in the 8th was 205 at 375. That's what we've been rocking right now. So it's been a good thing, But I have had a lot of cars that go fast, you know. Like I tell people with this deal here, you gotta think inside the box, outside the box, and all the way around the box. There's no more thinking just outside the box, you know what I mean? So you gotta really be sharp on dealing with this stuff, because there's always little, you know, hidden agendas that come along with it.
So walk me through, I'm sure you know about the rest of the car. Is it still stock frame?
Yes, it is still a stock frame, stock trailing arms in the rear, upper control arms are stock. The gear ratio's a 373 in the rear end. Drive shaft, we just have like a nice chromoly steel drive shaft that's in there. Pretty much that's it. And
but stock suspension up here as well?
Yes, it's still stock suspension up here. Yeah, he just has a coilover setup on it.
Got it, so it's still
it's still in its stock replacement location, you know, even though it's like a QA1 shock and spring.
But like control arms still?
Right, control arms actually, he has tubular on here. So there's still a tubular A-arm, but when we say stock suspension, you could have the aftermarket deal, but it's in a stock location.
So all the geometry is still what it originally was. It's just better components.
Exactly. So it's a lot more stable.
This thing sounds
aggressive.
Nasty.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit.
What's the exhaust?
Actually, it's a 2.5-inch exhaust going to a bullet muffler, which is a Dynamax bullet muffler that comes out. And they don't come all the way out the rear. We kind of dump them right before the rear end. So it gives you that, you know, aggressiveness. And not only that, with a car like this and squeezing the nitrous and different things like that, everybody will understand a motor is a big air pump. How fast you can get the air in and get it out. You want to try to get it to breathe, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you want to try to keep some back pressure. Because back pressure, which creates low end, so that's why you got to try to keep that combination and that deal going. Because you'll see some guys, if you look at the headers is actually on here is only 1 5/8. You have some guys put some big old headers on there. Now this thing's gonna want to nose over. You know what I mean? So it has to rely on that nitrous, different things like that. So this is like a really good street combination.
Because that's what he's doing.
Exactly, street driving, yeah.
Sammy was saying you're around 6+ at the
flywheel. Oh yeah, we put it on the dyno. So right now at the flywheel it's probably about 660. So we made a good, 500, 550 at the rear wheels. You know what I mean?
Before you
So
throw
yeah,
the nitrous
exactly.
on
Before you know the nitrous on it. That's right. So I'm a nitrous fan. I wanted them to put more on it, but you know what I mean? We need 500, you know, but it's doing good. It's doing good.
By the way, you guys, this car belongs to the mystery man, Bear
Right,
Claw.
Bear Claw.
Bear Claw is such a big part
Right,
of your
that's
community,
right.
man.
Amen. Yes,
but
he is.
yet, we've shot, this is our second car of his. We
Right.
shot the twin turbo
Right,
Chevelle
exactly.
with Brandon.
Yep, that's right.
But now this one, he
Yeah,
don't
he
want
don't
to be in the video. I think
He-
he just wants
right,
to remain
right.
anonymous.
Exactly. That's
you know?
okay. That's okay.
I love that
He's a
guy,
real good
though.
dude. He believes in a lot of people, so that's the good thing.
Like a lot of you guys. A lot of you
Right.
guys are super active and doing really good things here
Right,
in your
right.
community.
Exactly.
It's a community
Right.
that a lot of crime comes out
Right,
here, man.
exactly.
And that you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are having a positive
Right.
impact on your
That's right.
community.
That's
My
right.
opinion.
Yep.
I love what you guys
Yeah,
do.
thank you.
So
Yep.
curious,
Yep.
whose idea to do the
Well, it was Bear Claw's ideal. What I really want him to do is I really need him to take that luggage and kind of put some bungee straps on it, so when we go around one of these corners, I would love for it to hang off here and snap back in, which would be kind of hot. You know what I mean?
Flopping
Right,
around
exactly.
on the
You know
back
what I
of the
mean?
car.
So my wife had said something about putting Louis Vuitton on it, which is, you know, Louis Vuitton luggage, but you know how that go. But the thing, like I said, is he's the one that actually came up with this scheme, which worked out really good, and it came out really nice. Everybody, I have people usually come up to my shop and they start touching it thinking it's literally in the real deal, which is really
you know,
nice.
the first time I saw it over here, I walked up on it and
Right.
I was like, so you're gonna paint it,
Right,
right? He's
right.
like, no. And then he
Right.
started explaining,
Right,
obviously,
right.
he wanted
Yeah.
to do this. And you guys call it Rusty?
Yeah, rusty, yeah. So it's
Do you know what the wheel tire setup is on here? Sizes?
What do you mean?
and
No,
shit
I don't
like
actually
that?
know the sizes. No, I don't.
We just looked because we were curious here. So you got 245, 22 up front, 275 on a 22 in the back. That thing's got to just slide
yeah.
around like
yeah,
crazy.
it does. It's like ice skating. You know, everybody always asks me, how do you drive like that? But it's kind of an art. Well, don't get me wrong, it'll get away from me, and you'll let that dog walk away, but then you got to try to bring it back under submission. It has a very nice sound system in it. You know, his real name is Mark, but Bear Claw, he loves
I
sound.
didn't know any of you guys have
Yeah,
real names.
yeah.
Shit, I got introduced to you as Lonnie.
Yeah.
What do they all call you?
They call me Juice.
You guys all have
Yeah,
a
the
freaking
unique
name.
names. That's right. Street
Yeah.
names. That's it. And those names come from just talking crap to each other, just doing different things
Yeah.
over time. You know what I mean? So
20 minutes later.
Sean, we got an HMC name for you. Your name is officially Grill. Your name is Grill.
Grill?
Yeah, Grill.
I'm Grill because of the new grill?
Your name is Grill. I
finally got a name.
Grill.
We
That's
got a
pretty
crew
much
of you
it.
guys that have known each other 30,
Right. Oh, yeah.
40
Exactly.
years, some of
Yeah.
you guys.
A
I
lot
mean, I
of
know
them.
there's some younger guys
that's
that
right.
are in the crew.
That's right. A lot of these guys, I got a lot of inspiration from a lot of the older ones that were racing back in the day.
Like
Some of
Mr. Gray's one that
There
I
you
heard
go.
of.
That's it. We're those guys, phenomenal to where we've been like just watching them since we were kids. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
All right, I'm curious to check out
Yeah.
interior.
And that big steering wheel and
Wow, it looks almost like a stock interior,
that's
but
what
this
it
isn't
does, right?
stock. This is
exactly. The front seats are scat. That's pretty much it.
back seat totally stock.
Right,
I
right.
mean, it's really a
Yeah.
stock interior.
Stock
huh?
interior. You don't see no Dakota Digital, none of that stuff in there. The
I mean, that's real OG
right,
gauges.
that's what I said. It's OG gauges, just, you know, OG stuff in there. Just got that tack that I won't be watching. You just got to listen to the motor at that point, you know what it likes.
What's
that's your nitrous button.
Oh, man,
So,
I don't even want to
yep.
touch that thing.
Yes, sir. He's got his 4 6x9s across the back. Big old subwoofers.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So, you know, he loves the sounds, you know.
Oh, this is
So that's
okay.
something he's got going.
But this is all dressed up too.
Right.
I never even noticed the
Right
wood
back,
bed
yeah,
here.
that's
before.
right.
Oh my God, the audio's got to
Right.
be insane.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
it would have to be loud because this car's
It's
this
super
thing's
loud. Yeah,
loud, dude.
exactly.
And whose idea is this? Bear Claw's?
Yeah, that's Bear Claw's idea.
Because you
Right.
don't have much room back here anymore.
Right, you
It's
don't.
gobbled
Right,
up with
exactly.
audio.
You know.
And then that's your tank. And so this thing's hooked up. Like, is it ready? Nitrous
Always ready to go right now. Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
but we
it's
don't
ready.
need to.
We don't need to.
hit
I
that
could tickle
today,
it for
right?
you though, just to show you what it's capable of doing. You know.
No,
So,
I was trying
that's
to lead
some-
you down the path of no,
No,
we don't need to. I'll tell you what, man. Let's do our camera, get
Right.
him in here and stuff, and let's go. I'm really looking forward
Right.
to riding with
Yeah,
you
it'll be good.
I tell
It'll
you
be
what,
fun.
dude.
Yep.
Blank was one of the
Right.
most fun rides
Right,
I've ever
right.
had
That's
in
right.
my life.
Yeah, Blank can drive too, boy.
Yeah, he can.
Blank is a driver. Yes,
But
sir.
I know.
Yeah, both of us if we at that level that's really high, and him and I competed and raced you know, a long time and
Yeah.
did what we did. So
Yeah.
I know he's right there with me as well.
We're gonna
Yes,
go
sir.
do the drive part.
Okay. Make it do what it do.
No, you're gonna do
Smack it
that.
one time. Ah! Yeah, see what I mean? She's ready. Yep.
Yeah, this car sounds good. It sounds really good.
Throaty and choppy. Everybody like that sound.
It's already making me smile, and I've barely touched the gas
Yes, sir.
pedal, man. Well, even with the screwed up roads, the car feels pretty
No, it
solid
does.
on the
Very
road.
solid, yep. Nail it
Neighborhood.
one time to show them the front end go up. Just hit it one time. You got it. See what I mean? This thing
this
ain't
car-
playing. It rocked. You know what I mean?
This is cool, man.
Yep.
That's the kind of power.
Right.
I bring this up all the time in our
Right.
videos. You know,
Right,
there's
right.
guys like you know how to drive a 4,800 horsepower
That's right.
car. I don't. You know, so for me, when a car's like 500-600 at the tire,
Right.
that's
Exactly.
power that I really
Right.
personally like a lot.
Yep.
The car drives nice though,
Right,
man.
it does. Very nice.
Well, you got this thing running nice, don't
Yeah.
you?
Real crispy and clean.
Like really nice.
Yep.
Holy shit, yeah, like that.
Holy shit.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Yep. Told you.
And then we'll do one more coming back, and then we'll move to the next neighborhood.
Put that motherfucker together with some super glue.
You're so fucking relaxed over here. Fucking hell, dude. You're one hell of a driver, man.
I didn't
Damn.
mean for it to do that.
I know you didn't, but that's what I mean.
Right, right.
You were, I know exactly. You were gonna fully
Right.
drift through. You
Exactly.
swung it around.
Exactly.
You didn't nail the curb.
Right.
And you just turned it into something else. And
That's what you want to do.
if that's all you want to do, we're good.
I'm going to show you one more thing.
Transmission okay?
Yep, about 210. We got one more hit.
drive his ass off. The average motherfucker would have been like, fuck that. Shit, I'm pulling out.
He stayed in it.
You gotta salute him on that, right, big dog?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That was a good
All
one.
day, shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even holding on to the friggin'.
That's how you do it, baby. That's one way.
I tell you what, you and Blake are my two favorite rides yet. Oh man. God dang, dude. Wow. Bro, you can, I mean, you just let it spin around in circles for a minute, not even.
That's right, baby. Take him off.
Son of
Yes,
a
sir.
bitch. What a badass car, dude. Really.
It's a bad motherfucker right here.
Man, there's nothing as cool as coming down here to the Hood and hanging with my guys at Hood Muscle Cars. They're a good group of people. They have amazing cars. And I tell you what, my two favorite ride-alongs to this date, Blank and Lonnie, both Hood Muscle Car guys. These are old school drivers. Also, just throw a reminder to you guys, and I'm gonna keep doing this. We got merch, man. If you've never been over to our store, it's atlamerch.com. Love your support if you want to go buy a shirt or a hat or a keychain or any of the things we got. And with that, I say thanks for hanging and watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, man, later.